Hello again. I'm Kim Plashy, the Map and Geography Librarian here at UB. This is the third presentation in our series in GIAL. However, like all your other classes, our last two sessions will take place virtually. Just a reminder, you can access all our recordings, resource lists, and notes from the GIAL Mini-Workshops Library Guide. Since this is a 400 level class, I know many of you are probably ending your education at UB this semester. I sincerely hope the library resources we review aren't completely new to you, and you have had a chance to take advantage of our library's offerings. In any event, the semester isn't over yet, and these resources will hopefully be useful now and going forward in your education and professional lives. Before we launch into this short presentation, I want to take a moment to point out how library services have been affected by the COVID-19 crisis. Updated information about how the library is operating during online instruction can be found via the link on the library homepage. I am recording this on Monday, March 23rd. As of this recording, the following libraries are closed: Lockwood, Special Collections, the Law Library, Music Library, and Libraries Annex on North Campus. Abbott Library on South Campus is also closed. The Silverman Library in Capon is still open with limited hours. Silverman will be open 10 to 4 on weekdays only. If you do plan on going to Silverman, please visit the library website before heading out to be sure the hours haven't changed, as this is an evolving situation. So let's move on to library research. We have already covered GIS data sources, which will be your main need for this class. However, I do want to show some sources for your other classes or work beyond UB. We always say to start at everything search. Some librarians like to refer to it as the Google of the library website. This is because you are searching our physical catalog, most databases, ebooks, and even other SUNY catalogs. You might think it wouldn't be helpful if we are searching other libraries' catalogs, but under normal circumstances, it actually is. This is because those libraries may have something in their collection we can request with Delivery Plus, and have it within 2 days in some instances. However, at this time, Delivery Plus services have been impacted, with many libraries reluctant to send out library materials. If you do plan to place a Delivery Plus request for a book, please review the Delivery Plus web pages or email the department at bufborro@buffalo.edu for guidance. The library is offering a home delivery service to faculty and students. If you plan to take advantage of this, please fill out the registration form in the Delivery Plus FAQ. The library will be sending books from our UB collection in this manner, and we'll go over how to request those later on. So back to everything search. Let's run an example for the very broad topic, GIS modeling. We can type this directly into the Everything search bar to view all resources on this topic. Please notice the alert that at this time, the default search now shows UB-owned materials at the top of the results, due to the anticipated difficulty of processing interlibrary loan requests. So now we hit the magnifying glass to search. You see here there is a box telling me to log in to get more results. This will connect me directly to my account so I can place requests. Most importantly, it will authenticate me as a UB user so I can access articles from our databases. It may also allow me to see some sources that are available only as UB affiliates. Be sure to log in. So as we scroll through, you can see there are many articles available online. Some of the journals have a link to read the article directly. Let's test this with rule-based GIS modeling for management purposes. A new page opens with the full article in HTML and an option to download a PDF. Going back to the results and scrolling down, we see other articles that are available online, but don't have the handy article button. If you find an article listed this way, you will need to click the title to bring up the record and click the link under View Online. Let's go back to our results. Notice the options on the left side of the screen. To show an example of how to access an article that says available but there isn't a direct link, I am going to begin by limiting my results to articles. Scroll down and we will see Analysis of Technical Criticalities for GIS Modeling on an Urban Noise Map. This opens a full record for the title, where we can click the database hosting the article in EBSCOhost. Let's go back to our results. Click the X. Let's look at this book held at UB's Lockwood Library, GIS, Environmental Modeling, and Engineering. We can see we have 2 copies in Lockwood Library General Collection. The call number begins with the letter G, so we know to look on the 4th floor in normal circumstances. In this case, if you want the book, you can click Delivery plus Book Request to have it delivered to your home as we previously mentioned. Note that if you want just a chapter or a portion of the book, you will receive that as an emailed scan. What if there is an article you heard or read about and you want to access it? Quickly find out if we have immediate access by searching for the title in quotes in Everything Search. I have an example ready to go. We paste it in, remembering the quotes. The quotes ask the Everything Search to look for that exact string. You can see we have this, and you can go directly to the full text using the PDF link here. What if you don't find it here? You can request it using Delivery Plus ILL link. I mentioned we can search most databases and everything. Some databases we subscribe to don't play nice with the Primo search interface, so their results aren't included if we search everything. One example is Web of Science. If you want to supplement your search in everything with a search in Web of Science, you can get to the database by clicking Databases and search for Web of Science. To be sure you don't have issues accessing databases, you must click the Web of Science link from this or the More Info page so you can log in with your UBIT name and password. This is the case for all UB-only databases. Some folks prefer to just search within a database rather than use Everything Search, mainly because there are different limiters and search functionalities available. For us here in geography, GeoRef is a database we may choose to search outside of everything. I will quickly click into it here to show you the path to take to get to that databases. Full text searches across databases are very similar, but if you want help using GeoRef or any specific database, please do reach out to me for a personal demo. Okay, moving on to maps. Unfortunately, we cannot browse or use the maps in our collection in the basement of Lockwood Library during this challenging time, but we have many sources for digital maps we can use. And although we can't use our map collection now, I do want to quickly show you how you can find maps available in Lockwood Library. For this example, I am going to show you how to search for maps covering the Salamanca area. As we are working off campus at this time, I will show you a good source to find the same or similar maps online. Large format paper maps are preferred for many disciplines, but at this time we are lucky so many are available in digital format. You can click the Catalog tab to search just holdings in our library, so I am starting there. I am searching the string Salamanca and map. Searching with the term and tells the catalog or database we want results that include both those terms, but not necessarily next to each other. You can see we have 9 results. I am going to click Salamanca Quadrangle, New York, Cattaraugus Co. for this example. This opens a new window where you can see we have these available in Lockwood Library Map Collection. Going back to the search screen and scrolling down the left, you can see where you can limit your results to maps, which should also include atlases, or the Lockwood Library Map Collection. Please note, if you see a map is listed as being in the Lockwood Library Map Reference Collection, the map is in storage. It is considered rare and cannot be checked out. However, you can call or email me and arrange a viewing of it. Okay, great, but what about during our pandemic? To view the same or similar topo maps, you can visit the USGS TopoView website. This website URL is included in our library guides and will be included in the resource list I provide with the presentation. Click Get Maps to enter the viewer. You can zoom to location or search an address in the search bar. Do keep in mind you may need to add additional information if you are searching an address such as Main Street or using a more common town or city name, where there may be many locations listed. When you begin typing, the tool does make suggestions. Since Salamanca is a very unique name, it suggests exactly what I need automatically, Salamanca, NY. Now we can see historical topos listed covering this area. USGS ceased printing of topos in 2006. You can see many more recent topos are available on the viewer here. Okay, so that was just a little plug I needed to do as a map librarian. Don't forget you can always visit the map guides highlighted a few weeks ago if you are looking for maps for a presentation or your research. And never hesitate to ask me. Finally, I want to mention Endnote. If you aren't already using Endnote, you are missing out on a great tool to organize your research. Endnote is really deserving of its own workshop, and if you've never used it, our Endnote experts created a guide and some videos to get you started. Endnote allows you to create libraries comprised of articles, websites, and book citations. Many people use it in unique ways, such as to organize and keep track of their own record or DVD collections at home. The reason I think this will be especially useful for you if you are graduating soon is this. You can store PDF documents in Endnote. Are you worried about losing access to articles you frequently refer to? Or plan on using your research as you continue your educational and professional journey? You can save the full text to your Endnote libraries for future reference. Endnote is also used for generating citations for papers. If you can't find your professor or discipline's preferred citation style in the more than 2,800 output styles included in Endnote, you even have the ability to create your own. Endnote software is free for UB students, and you can easily download it from the link on the Endnote library guide from home. This license does not expire like the Esri license, so you can continue to build your citation library using Endnote following your graduation and as you continue your career in research outside of UB. Endnote also has a web version. You can sync your desktop library to web and access PDFs from Endnote Web as well. Again, Endnote is a very powerful tool, and the library regularly offers workshops on the more advanced features. Hopefully the training tools available on the guide will be helpful, but please do contact me or any of the librarians if you want to learn more. Okay, so this is just a quick video to remind you about some of our favorite tools and services the library offers. We all have a lot of adjusting to do, but I do hope you take time to explore the library's website and try things out. If you have any questions about anything, please don't hesitate to call or email me. Stay safe and healthy. Thanks for listening.